Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 2 of this Play All 5 series between Robots and Dennis. Dennis taking the first game of Manchuria, playing as Hauser, but we're now into the second game. We're into Robot Stronghold. He's playing as the Spanish, spawning down to the southwest in the colour green. Dennis spawning to the northeast in the colour red, playing as the German civilization. And I fear for Dennis here, this is not a favourite matchup of the Germans. This has got Spain written all over it, especially on this map. And look at that map analysis. Map awareness from Robot, knowing that first pass of TP is available from this trading post on this configuration of the S-Bend. What a player from Robot. Justifying the top 10 tag he has. And working on a trap settler, which is actually an interesting shout. Does have his dog nearby, so could actually just take this head on, but I think he'll just buy time, go for his little treasures before going for that crack shot. For all those who've been living under a rock for the last couple of years, Robot is a player who's made Spain infamous on the ladder. He has terrorized the ladder with Spain, and I think he only plays Spanish on the ladder. He's currently sat at a staggering elo of 2,085 as a result of playing the Spain on the ladder, and he's got to the point where he's so high on the ladder in the top 10 that if Robot was into the ladder with any other civ, it's just going to be super awkward for him. And that's why, after the first game, I think he needs to dip into his feeling good territory to try and get back at level series 1 apiece after the second game. Now, not saying that Spain's going to win this game, but my God, for Robot's sanity, I hope he does, because, you know, to go down 2-0 against Dennis and you've used your main civ already, that would be a bit of a tough one to take. I'm sure Robot's got the plan in the bag, the ace up the sleeve, working on this Village of Treasure as well. 3 vills, really early timing as well, thanks to that Premier XP first pass on the trading line. House down, looking good, and we salute Poissondu, inspiring this deck. There is no Haciendas, there is no new ways, there is 12 pikes. This is pure aggression, constant shipment spam. We're going aggressive, we're going aggro FF, and I think we're going to see the classic Robot build. Expect to see a market in transition, hunting dogs. It's a favourite of his, but it's all looking good. It might be a 5 Vil into 700 wood, save the card, pivot into the third age, go for a slightly eco approach. But it could also just be capitalism 700 gold and invest any extra gold on the market for some wood. So we'll find out how that goes. Let's check in on Dennis for the time being. Explorers out on the map. Getting TP in transition. He needs to really hurry up on the wood income. He won't know this, but he might just about get the trading pass. It's going to be very close if he does. Very important if he does get it. Otherwise, it's a long time into having to wait for another one. 17 seconds. You know what? I don't think he will. Unfortunately, I think he's just missed the XP pass. And if you're being very, very finicky at this map preparation, you could time how long it takes the Travois to cross the map. You know it's always going to spawn this side and end this side. So you can kind of get timings of when that man will cross. And at the moment, it's like every 2 minutes, every 55 seconds possibly. So, or 1 minute 50. I don't actually know how many times it's crossed the map already. Maybe it's a pass every minute, but Dennis would be gutted. He does get the shipment in, but he's basically lost himself 81 XP there for free, which is really annoying from his point of view. But he should be able to recover. Let's get the chat back up. Batcho Chiyomachi is saying the War Wagon is a very strong option versus Spain composition. That's good in theory, but the problem is that Spanish Rodolero Lancer is just good because Germany's always going to have Orlands, and Spain will always have Rodoleros to combat that, and the Lancers just can mop off everything else. War Wagons have to stand still to fire if they want to attack the Rodoleros, and they're very slow at trying to turn around and get that attack motion in. Well, Rods are very swift, nimble, can dive in, and I also expect to see Rodolero Lancer a couple of skirmishes maybe, but not many. If anything, maybe some muskets or two in transition to try and siege a trading post, but I think it's just going to be pure Rodolero cav play here from Robot. Market does come in here from Robot's point of view. He is going to get steel traps as well, which is actually quite impressive. Gold does come in and has a lot left over. You can thank the early time in there on capitalism for that to happen. Ajax comes in at 5:30 on the dot. 19 villagers here, which is, you could argue, one villager delayed, but he does have the forward outpost. I'm sure he'll be looking to go into a forward building of his choice, which might be... Oh, no. I take that back. He's got the villager treasure, so he's 18 villager age up time. So his timing is right on point. He's not late. He's meeting his build targets. This is very crisp execution of it. Might need to bring back a Vil, but does have great coats as well. He knows versus Ulan, so good awareness of the matchup. And this is the difference between Robot playing a Civ he thinks he knows versus playing a Civ he does know. And you can tell here that he's got everything under control, except for that poor villager. I'm sorry to see you go down, lovely. You did your best. You can blame Robot for that one. Barracks has been gone down. Dogs have been trained to catch the Ulans if they cross over, but I'm expecting to see some Rodoleros being trained. Batch of 5 into veteran Rodoleros. Maybe first card is going to be 5 Lancers to catch anything and snare. Might be an option. Dennis here, defending with 1 train post, 1 church. Does send in the 700 gold to get the age up in, and is going for a slightly more speedier age up here with a 3 set of wagon into 700 gold. He realizes he just hasn't got time to play. The Spain Pain train is on its way, and it's currently stopping off at the trading line. Next stop, New Berlin. He's going to right click this town center as fast as you can. You will see it when the age up comes in here from Spain. He will not be messing around. He wants to get the job done. One Ulan being caught by the Rodoleros. Oh, he's out. He didn't have enough APM for this one. It does get cut down, unfortunately. So that does go. These Ulans getting some nice raiding in. Only 4 in the town centre, so most of the villagers must be out and about. Bills will get in behind us. Oh, good path in there. Rods block both sides, and yeah, goodbye, Ulans. The thing is, although getting a Vil kill looks really cool, I really need as much military as possible. I don't think in the long run the villager kill will matter too much. Let's look at our situation here. Robot in the 3rd age. He does have 4 Hussars. He does have 17 Rodoleros. 17 now veteran Rodoleros, and actually sending 2 Falconets, which I will say has surprised me a little bit. Potentially opening up a risky opportunity, them getting picked up by the Ulans, town centre, war wagons, Minutemen, whatsoever. But can provide some decent cover and fire there for Rodoleros if Dennis opens skirmishers, and I suppose the whole kind of hand infantry Falconet combo is feared as a result of it. The Falconets can destroy skirmisher lines, and the Rodoleros can kill all the cavalry to counter the Falconets. So not too much Russian there, and actually another batch of cavalry being killed. Only 1 Rodolero remaining. At 40% melee resist, working wonders. Dennis looking for another raid here. Still currently on age 2 Ulans, no veterancy Ulans. Couple skirms being trained behind. Age up 6. Is that the age up 6 skirmishers? I think it is. I think it's because he hasn't actually got a shipment. He pivoted. Oh wow, so he sent 700 wood in transition. Kind of awkward because I get it. Yeah, you kind of need the wood, don't you, for your infrastructure. House is coming down. War wagon starting to train, but here comes the Spain Pain train, and 1 war wagon in... Black Riders on the way. Black Riders has been called. The problem is it takes a minute for them to arrive. We need to sell at the market to get enough resources for Minutemen. I have a feeling. And yeah, Robot is well within his rights to right-click the town centre at the moment. He knows that German shipments will come. From his point of view, a shipment of 3 war wagon might pop out from the town centre, but once the town centre's down, you know that the next one shipment won't come. There's no space to build an outpost in his build order. Minutemen will come out behind this, but the Black Rider shipment will be denied, and aging slow with the 6 skirmishers will actually cost Dennis here. but the set wagons do actually come out, and massive damage on the Falconets. Ulan's moved in behind, and the town centre is distracted. One war wagon does come out, but that's not too much in the grand scheme of things, but the villagers will move out to punch down the Falconet. The town centre nearly getting down the Falc. That's fine, but Black Rise will come out at this point. Just the villagers hop into the TC again? I don't know, but the Black Rise getting out there. They're trying to get away from the Rodolera's snare. Rodolera's only having melee resistance, no range, but same with the Black Rise. They have melee resistance, but Black Rise, they still have to move. They can't sit underneath the Rodolera's for too long. One's gone down, two's gone down, and you have to kite this. And your town centre may go down, but you can't just lose the Black Rise for nothing, and it all just cut down. Rodolera is eating everything for breakfast here. And yeah, Rodolera, good unit confirmed. And all this XP, spamming shipments here for Robot. 9 Rodolera, 8 Rodolera, now sending 7 Rodolera shipment. 5 Lancers here might be a better choice to capture that remaining skirmisher batch or whatever, but it doesn't matter at this point. Robot is just ramming Spain down the throat of Germany, and there's not much that Dennis can do. So it has to be said, I think this main game here for Robot is going to go for him. His main civ, he's managed to pick the victory. Dennis calls the GG, and that is how you pull off the Spanish FF with Rodolero Prussia. GG, well played, Robot. Thanks for showing us your masterclass in the Spanish play here. Notice the map awareness of having enough time for that trading post. Got lucky with the treasure here, but the forward building the barracks. Batch of Rodoleros into veteran Rodoleros, sending maybe 7 Rodoleros in transition. That might have been what it was, actually. But yeah, Spain, way too good, way too strong. I've always said it, I still believe it. Maybe they're not too good, but they're too easy. The power to skill ratio here, I gotta say, is insane. And Dennis tried with an interesting skirmisher age up there into Black Rise, but just didn't have enough time. The timing was too strong. And we say GG, and we'll move on into the next game. Thanks for watching.